I've often felt there was something different about me. Almost like a feeling of not belonging. My interests, hobbies, even my way of communicating never quite fit my environment. Acceptance was my only goal. But it was like walking down an empty road with no destination.
Where's Josh?
You coming in?
Yeah. Plus, you never truly get accepted in any ways. They say nothing good ever comes from something that isn't authentic. So maybe in the end, it's actually great to be different.
I feel like it'd be pretty good for us. I think we'll like
And that's the only acceptance you truly need. What's going on, everyone? Thanks for clicking on this video. Before we get started, I just want to give a quick shout out to Amro and his wife for helping out and just being some last minute characters, because it can be pretty tough. A majority of the time I do film everything by myself, editing, directing, all of that in one, but it's always useful to have extra characters. It kind of helps out with production and just build value with storytelling. So if you clicked on this video, I'm assuming you feel or have felt like you just don't fit in. Now, this can be a pretty common feeling with a lot of people. It's just a lot more severe for others. So the real question is, what does it actually mean not to fit in? It's almost like an out-of-body experience, almost like looking at this world from the outside, almost like if there's a thin layer of glass and you're just kind of looking at everybody from the outside. I used a couple of clips on this video just to kind of signify a sense of like separation, almost like being present but not present. You just really have to get to the point where you understand that being different, not fitting in, all the above is actually a beautiful thing, but once you learn to accept it. Accepting the feeling of not fitting in can really change the way you view things. Sometimes you have to look at things differently to really understand them. If you had the same interests and even goals as everyone else, would that truly be a life you wanted? Maybe there's a reason you feel different, and that reason can be something amazing. I really wanted to showcase a feeling of isolation with these films. It's almost like creating an environment where most would consider fun and peaceful, which that was the idea, but also throwing in a character that doesn't fit or is kind of isolating himself. So that right there was the plan. So for me, growing up, I really didn't have the same hobbies, goals, almost like the black sheep, right? But I kept it within myself for a long time. And honestly, it's what really truly inspired me to make this video. It really took me a long time to just accept this feeling. I've spent several years just trying to fit in. And honestly, you learn so much throughout this journey, even when you try to fit in, right? It's a lot of trials and tribulations, but it just reached a point to where it was just time for me to just move on and accept it. And for the record, I didn't intend to make this video so emotional, but sometimes you really have to feel it to understand where people are coming from. It's really been peaceful and such a great adventure once I recognized it and just accepted it for myself. One thing that I will say I was terrified of was, being lonely, but you soon realize that there's a lot of similar people like you, and you just kind of form those friendships along that journey. And that's honestly the beautiful thing about it. A famous quote to remember from the great Ellen DeGeneres: "Find out who you are and be that person. That's what your soul was put on this earth to be. Find the truth, live that truth, and everything else will come." Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope I didn't only keep you entertained, but sort of brought some value that you can, keep in your back pocket every once in a while. I love making these type of videos, and what really inspires me is being able to make this type of content, but also incorporating, some of my filmmaking skills. And honestly, none of this would be possible if I didn't sit down and just truly accept myself and just learn myself a little bit more. Filmmaking and storytelling is kind of like an outlet for myself to just express my feelings when words can't do justice. So I do plan on being here for the long run. And last, thank you guys so much for the support. I know I'm super new to this YouTube platform, and it's just been an adventure, and I don't know, I'm just super excited to see what the future holds. If you don't already follow me on other social media platforms, the link will be in the description. And yeah, it's just a kind of a different style of filmmaking and storytelling that I do on that side. Again, thank you so much guys for watching this video. Hope you go out there and just enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you next week. Peace.